Hello everyone, I'm Lazy Grouse and welcome to a new Immortal Empires campaign. And we're playing Skarsnik and the good boy Gobblar. So it's time to unleash the goblintide and go down to Karak Eight Peaks and show them who the true Warlord of Eight Peaks is. But we're racing against Queek and Belegar to see who gets there first. Belegar is still pretty far away, but Queek might be there when we get there since he's pretty close. But we're no longer really far away to start off, so the trek over there will be much shorter. But it's not necessarily easier since we will still have to go through Thorgrim and the dwarves are pretty tricky in the beginning. Because Skarsnik is a bit handicapped since he can't get orc units until we take Karak Eight Peaks. So we're gonna have to rely on goblins, squigs and trolls. But we are playing with the Greenskin expanded roster mod by Decomposed, so we're gonna have some more options. We still can't get orc units, but we can get some forest goblins, some hill goblins, and the biggest reason to get this mod, in my opinion, the colossal squiggs. Because squigs are the ultimate life forms, because who doesn't love a murder meatball? But let's just get going, and first of all, put Sly the Miser in our army. And what skill did you get? That is Skarsnik. Let's check the right character. And Braga isn't that nice, but it's okay. We get him right from the beginning, so that's nice. And we actually get to start with a gold mine, which is excellent, because that's gonna make our starting economy real good. We could get some riders. Oh, you actually get the forest goblins from the den. I actually hadn't checked that, but I guess that makes sense because it is the forest goblins that ride the spiders and stuff. So, and over here we got the colossal squigs. But I was more thinking like maybe we want growth, or we could get some caster or artillery, but the gold is too good to pass because that is so much money so early, so it's gonna be great. And we can get all those things in these places, which we're gonna get to start. But first we got our first battle, and it shouldn't be too hard, but we're gonna fight it anyway. So, I forgot to actually put any Skarsnik poison on these guys, but that's gonna be fine. We do start with a pretty nice banner, because that's gonna solve our leadership problem, at least this guy. And it gives them some nice stats, which is nice. But we're probably not gonna utilize our vanguard right away, although you should be on the flank, so we have a fanatic on each side. Because I want to get the Arachnarok in there at the same time we get everything else. I'll do like that. You're gonna hang out, and Skarsnik is gonna hang out. These guys are gonna go around though. And you're gonna hang out there. Excellent. So let's just move up. Oh, I don't know what I did with the camera there, but that's fine. And we're gonna send these squig hoppers on in the back, because look at these boys. Who can argue that these aren't the ultimate life form? Look at the murder meatballs. Oh, I love them. They're so ugly cute. They're amazing. Okay, how are you doing? They're working their way over. They do have some archers, but that should be fine. We can send you in right away, probably. These guys can help each other out with some boys. Go grab some boys. You can. Okay, you're never gonna catch that, but you might be able to get into the archers. And we're gonna avoid the orc boys a little bit, and just send these into the archers, because they're gonna be excellent over there. And I'm assuming you're just gonna run away. Oh. Actually, maybe we should halt. No, that was bad. Let's wait until they actually hit something. Ooh, and there we go. Now we get the hoppers into the archers. They're gonna be decimated. Beautiful. Right, fanatics. Let's send them in right there. Oh, I love fanatics. Look at these twirly boys just slaughtering their way through the orcs. Excellent. Oh, that did some good damage. And you can go in and help out with that now. Oh, might be a good idea to send Skarsnik and the Warlord in. But that's alright. Go on, Hoppus. Come on, get in there. What? What are you doing? Okay, well, we'll trigger the Wa and send in the Squig Hoppus. They should make mincemeat out of these boys. And I think we just won. Because everything seems to be routing. Oh, except their Lord. That's what's still left. Oh, you can stop chasing stuff because you just ran into their Lord. But he won't last very long. Oh. These guys are still here though. I guess we can throw one of these guys. Oh, we did a little bit of damage with it. It's good enough. And if you could just break, that would be great. We're not doing great with this guy. Like, we're not doing any damage. Come on. Land a hit, please. Okay, this is just embarrassing, but there we go. Now we're done. Well, that was pretty fine. I don't think we took too many losses, and we can get most of that back, or we can get 300 gold. I think we're fine with just getting some replenishment, because we are gonna go and take this right away, because we want to have some momentum so these guys don't build up too much. And valiant defeat, eh? I think this is gonna be a common result of our auto assault, because the auto assault do not like the goblins, and we're gonna grab Better Knight Sneaking first. Because, well, that's gonna buff all of our army, basically. So, get that. Because we're gonna need it. And then we're gonna go and get some route marches and stuff, but we'll probably get that from winning this. Hey, that skill actually get us a Pyrrhic victory, but we're not gonna auto-resolve that anyway. So, we don't have too many units, so I'm not sure if we're gonna spread out over multiple areas or if we just want them to blob in one spot for our fanatics and our Ragnarok and stuff. But where would be the best place to have them blobbing up? I mean, this would blob, but it's also very hard to get through there. I think we'll just go up over here. I think that's fine. And this time, I think we're gonna put this up ahead with Skarsnik. And you can bring that, I suppose. But the rest is just gonna come up the back and just get in and get there. We're just gonna rush in and see what kind of damage we can do. And of course these are gonna run away. You. If you can go and shoot at that, that would be excellent. But we're gonna get a little bit of charge in here with our Hoppus into their Wolf Riders, and we're doing some decent damage. Yeah, I'm happy with that charge actually. I didn't expect it to do quite that much, but the Wolf Riders are pretty squishy although. But kinda just want to break them early so we can go and charge into those gobbos. So let's grab two of you, go that way. The other two is going that way. Ragnarok, go in there. And the Goblin can go wherever, I suppose. And you can go there. So, let's get the charge in here. Yes, gobble on those gobbos. I love the squig hoppers. They're so silly. But that's enough of that. And we're doing some good damage to that towers. Good job, boys. One last volley should do it. And oh, you should all keep moving. And let's see if we can actually get one of these going, because there has been a little bit of bugginess in settlement battles. Yeah, just like so. So that doesn't work out well, and our hoppers are not healthy, so let's pull them back a little bit. And we'll get a charge into these guys. Hey, where's the... Oh, you were supposed to go this way. Ah, you bastards. But we should get a decent... Okay, that was actually a very limp charge because our goblins were in the way. Let's pull you out again and start cycle charging you. Get that going. And I guess grab that, just to speed them up a little bit. Don't think it's gonna do that big of a difference, but hey, it doesn't hurt to give them a little bit of speed. And you should be up there. So, get another charge in there. See if we can get a decent charge through. It's not the worst, I guess. But we're not really dealing much damage to it. Oh wait, are these? Did I send both? Oh, I sent both of the fanatics over here. And none of them can really... Yeah, because they just limp out. Which is lame, but oh well. Oh, we're getting through. Go kill these idiots. So you can go around and go and help with those archers then, because you're very hurt. And you need to get better. I think we can just fast forward this a little bit while we slowly grind through this. Actually, grab one of you and go down there. And the squig hoppers should do great here. Oh, wait. Get around. And charge in there. And get the wow while we're... No? Where are you going? There we go. That was some good pathing on the squig's part. But there we go. We didn't take too much damage, I don't think. So, we got some money and experience and a little bit of scrap. And our first settlement. Well, our first conquered settlement. And we're probably just gonna level this right away. And do we get growth? Yes, I think so. Yeah, I definitely think we get growth here. Because we just want this whole area to grow as fast as possible. Because there's a lot of stuff we want. Because basically, we're keeping this because we want the nasty skulkers, and we want to get up here where we get the Black Orc big boss, or one of the other orc heroes that's available through the mod. They share a what you call it? The the cap of how many you can have. So you can only have like 2 orc big bosses, but then you can't have any black orc big bosses and so on. And so we're gonna want to get that because that is actually an orc we can get, and we want to get to the squig cages so we can get the colossal squigs. We want to get to the tinkerer bench so we can get some rock clobbers, but eventually the doom divers, because the doom divers is just amazing. And there's nothing funnier than shooting goblins with spiked helmets with homemade wings and just target into stuff. They're the best artillery in the game, simply because it's goblin artillery. And we want the giant river troll hag and stone trolls and river trolls. We don't care too much about giants, so we're probably gonna get this in one of the minor settlements, but we definitely want all of these because they're gonna be great. But we're just gonna get some technology, some leveling. Oh, you leveled up as well, of course. And yeah, just get some weapon strength. You're gonna be great. And we can get a bunch of upgrades, but Skarsnik gets his own special poison concoction with his Skarsnik's death juice, which is like normal poison, but it deals damage over time. But the perfect thing is it actually stacks with normal poison, so we're gonna give about half of our Night Goblin units fungus flasks, while the rest just have normal poison. So we can give them like spiky weapons or liquor flasks. And I mean, okay, let's not look at the unbreakable guy for leadership, because the liquor flask is actually really good because, well, goblin leadership and all that. But more armor piercing on goblins is also really good because they're not the greatest with armor piercing. And I think he got something that gives leadership. No? I guess you don't. I thought he did. Maybe it's one of these. Okay, it's just during ambushes. That's I misremembered how that works, but we got this one as well. So I'm not sure which one we're going with, but we are gonna give you some fungus flasks and you some fungus flasks because we're gonna pair them up with the fanatics. We're not gonna we're gonna try not to send the fanatics in the same spot, both of them. Oh right, and I almost didn't recruit anything, but we also get snotlings. But we'll see how much we'll use them because they are kind of terrible, especially when you compare them to goblins, but they're really cheap. And we are probably gonna get a second army really quick because the goblins are really cheap for us. Because we get, what is it, 40%? Yeah, 40% cheaper goblins. And we're gonna need numbers to take dwarves out, so we're gonna finish building Skarsnik's army, and then we're probably just gonna get a second army right away. And they don't seem to have recruited too much, which is very nice. And if we could get a war real quick, that would be perfect as well, because if we get a war, then Karak, I think that's what it's called, is gonna be really easy to take, because then we'll just have 40 units to play with, and that's gonna be real simple. So if we can get that, that's gonna be very good. But let's start with this, and once again, valiant defeat, but we should be absolutely fine. And I haven't really mentioned it, but the fact that we have an Ragnarok spider is so huge, and it's gonna carry us through so much of the early game. But let's just put two guys over there. Let's put these guys over there. Now we could send in the nasty skulkers to do some sneaky stuff, but I think this is fine. And I think we'll focus all of our stuff on this side. So we'll put these guys over there. We'll give you you. Now we could leave these with some stalking as well, but I think this is fine because this way we can send them with a archer as well. We'll put. Actually, this isn't the best direction to shoot from. Maybe we'll just put two archers there and two archers there, and we'll just push into the middle, and these guys are just gonna do their darndest. And I think that's gonna be fine. We're gonna be over here and murder everything. And you are gonna be your own little group and go where you're needed. So, send all of you in there, and we need to take down that tower right away. Can't have that. Sneaky bastards trying to kill us with towers. I'm not okay with it. No, go and kill that. These guys are just cowards, so you don't have to bother with them. So where do we want to send our hoppers? Let's send them in there, maybe. These guys, oh, these are actually boys, but we got some fanatics, so that's gonna be good. We got some archer fire, which is gonna be good. And yeah, we got some good targets over there. And that is going down real quick. Excellent. Good job, boys. Keep hunting those archers. Oh, if we can get into the back of those archers as well, that's gonna be good. Let's see if we can get some. No, that's a bugged one. Boo. But they're dying real quick, so that's fine. Although they're doing some decent damage to us, which is dumb, and I'm not for it. But we're just gonna push into this, and there's our hoppers. Get in here and help. Oh, and if you're trying to sneak by, that's not gonna work out because these goblins are gonna go and take you. And just go into the middle. Everything just meet in the middle, and we're just gonna slaughter everything around here. They're doing good damage there, but I think we're just gonna go and if you could just go and kill them, please. We're just gonna meet them there in the middle. And I think that's gonna be excellent. Hey, stay and kill those. You can chase that. Go kill that. This is fine. These guys can shoot at whatever they want. And there we go. Now these are thoroughly crumped. So you can go back and start killing that again. Excellent. Oh, pop the wah. And Skarsnik's wah is pretty alright. It's got a nice melee attack buff and some good damage buffs. And it buffs missile damage, which is pretty nice. And it gives everything immune to psychology, which is, well, we're goblins. It's pretty good to have. And they're trying to flank us, so let's send Skarsnik over there and block him. And see if we can just... Actually, these... Oh, actually, go and help with that. Skarsnik, please get in there. And these guys can go and try to peel a little bit while we run away. And these are all dead. Let's go and cap this, because this will destroy a tower, which is going to be very helpful. And yeah, these are taking some good damage. But yeah, these are gonna die real quick now. Oh, you still got some stuff stuck in combat. But I think we can fast forward this a little bit. Oh, this finished, so let's go and kill. The tower is down. But yeah, this whole thing is gonna be not great for them. That really doesn't matter, but I just like hitting that button. Kill these goblins. And yeah, just see if you can go and kill that goblin shaman, especially the hoppers. Because if we can get them over there... Oh yeah, this is gonna be real quick with this concentrated fire, and please stop running over there. I know it's my own fault, because you're not supposed to be down there. But you're not supposed to be down there. Oh, go kill those goblins, please. But yeah, these hoppers should do very well against you, because he is on foot, and they got pretty decent anti-infantry. So we should be able to do some really you can still come and help though. You do good damage. And let's see if we can get some spinny going. Well, let's hope they at least did a little bit of damage on that. But that's all broken. So we can just put one of you over there. The rest of you, let's send you north. They're gonna start shooting at stuff there. And we're so bad at doing damage to... Well, there's some damage, but we just don't deal very much damage to... Okay, attack the right thing at least, because I think you just attacked a squig hopper for no particular reason. It's like you're not even trying. But yeah, I'm a little bit... I'm a little bit ashamed of how poorly we're killing characters. But that's it. We did pretty well. Excellent. Make some good money, some good XP. And we finished our first province. Very nice. And we're definitely going to control growth and corruption. I mean, we don't need the corruption, but the control and growth is just excellent. This is not bad though, but right now in the start, I prefer growth and control. This isn't gonna be a lot of money anyway, so there's no point. Let's just grab that and keep recruiting, because we're getting some good replenishment as is. Ooh, and that's a pretty good one. At least if we can get more night goblins, because that's... I mean, any leadership on night goblins is just excellent. And let's get a couple of nasty skulkers, because they're gonna be really good against the dwarves. Because they have very good armor piercing damage. And we get pretty good melee attack, especially with that skill we got. But we also want a bunch of archers, because archers they're just good. And can we... Oh, we'll see if we can get there next turn. It doesn't matter. I don't have to check, but I would like to get there next turn, if we can. Okay, so we can give Skarsnik his death dues. Is that good, or do we rather just go for the goblin and night goblin infantry units? Because that is our bread and butter. So I think we just want to buff them up. Because 6 melee attack and defense is gonna be huge for them. The ammunition and missile strength is fine, but just the raw melee stats for Gobbos is so necessary. And you kind of just want you to be a better duelist and deal more damage. You won't get any attack bonus from the spider, so let's give you gutter fighter. Because you're not really a tank, and we're not gonna pretend like that's what we gotta use you for. That is gonna be very good for us. But I like growth and I like movement range. But this is just 2 turns, so let's go for that first. Skarsnik. Good. Now, it looks like we should be able to get to Mount Squighorn, but this is mountains, so yeah, just short. That's what I expected. But that means we can fill up his army, and let's get another nasty skulker. Actually, we have quite a lot of front line. Think another archer is better. And we need to upgrade that. Very cheap. That's gonna pay for itself in like 3 turns, almost. Okay, Gobblar, you need to chill. You're making weird grunting noises. I love ya, but you need to calm down. Are we getting the second army right away? Probably. I mean, why wait? We can just go there right away if we can just get him to a full stack. So I do very much like the Great Shaman because they get spiders, and we don't have a caster. And I think there's supposed to there's gonna be an event where we get a caster or a quest or something. Seem to remember that. And that is not gonna matter. I guess that's pretty alright if we get you on the big amount, because you get the Ragnarok spider. You only need to get him to level 16, so even if we don't like, and you're just gonna get cheap garbage. Well, not garbage, Gobbos like everyone else, but we're not gonna bother with nasty skulkers. You're mostly gonna be archers with a couple of normal Gobbos. Okay, so we finished our tech, which is great. That's gonna give us some nice bonuses for our Gobbos. We don't need that because that's mostly orcs. These are both really good. But I think we're gonna go and get growth first. And this is not what I hoped for. So what we could do... How's our ambush success chance? Pretty mediocre. Well, it's literally a 50-50. But maybe we can lure them out. Like, let's just put this guy right over there. And he's just gonna sit here innocently recruiting some stuff. No nasty skulkers for you. Because this way we can get some recruitment on this guy. And if he doesn't attack, that's fine. But then we can at least come and help with half a stack extra to take this garrison. And we can upgrade that. And we could get some Skarsnik's tent or whatever, but we already have our Goblin Big Boss, and we don't actually get more capacity. We actually have to go up to tier 3, and there's definitely better characters we can get at tier 3, like a Giant River Troll Hag. I don't think we... Oh, right, we can get the Night Goblin Shaman, but I still think we're gonna get our casters through an event. But I still want to get all of that. I want to... Well, we don't have to prepare for this, because we can just get one of the open slots for that. So I think we're just going to go for the troll route and get a Giant River Troll Hag. And hopefully, well, not hopefully, and get some trolls. They're pretty expensive, But we're gonna solve money just fine once we take the Silver Road. And let's see if we can get an ambush. So we did not get an ambush, but thanks to her being in not march stance, in ambush stance, he left because he couldn't see me. So that's helpful. Now we're just gonna have to deal with that later. Ooh, there's one of the new boys, the boys with spears, which is pretty fun. It's very nice to have. Get some anti-large options that isn't big uns. And let's bring you with to get that experience. Because we're just gonna auto-resolve this. There we go. Excellent. And yeah, just normal occupied. That's gonna be fine. So you got your level. We're gonna give you route marcher right away, and then we'll focus on your casting. But we're also gonna have to give you goblintide, but that's ways away. Yeah, because you're probably just gonna have a bunch of goblins. Well, you are a Skarsnik army, so you're gonna have at least a bunch of goblins. But let's just get a couple more of that, another one of those, but fortunately we don't have the insane amount of recruitment over here, but it's still, we're still gonna recruit pretty fast. And keep buffing up our gobos, because that's gonna make them much better against those dwarves. And yeah, keep getting that. And this guy, or this place, I guess we can get some money. Because we are gonna want growth in this area too, but let's just get money for now. That's gonna pay for itself in one turn exactly. Which is pretty nuts actually. It's so cheap. The gods are angry. The omens are ill. Something you have done has angered the gods. Yet they are fickle. They may forgive you in time. Or more immediate appeasement might be necessary. So we can do a tribute of 1,000 gold to get a bunch of control, which, I mean, it's not bad. Or we can get growth and lose control, and I'm all for that growth. Because that's gonna help this grow much faster, not real faster. So we could get some more pile of shiny stuff, because more money is more better. But we're already building troll stuff over there, so we don't need that. But we could get some tinkerer, because I do want a rock lover. But I'm wondering if we're just gonna get the tinkerer in Mount Gunbad, because I do want the doom divers. So I'm not sure I wanna build it here if we can't get tier 4. Oh, right, there's a savage giant too. What's the difference between them? Oh, the melee attack and melee defense is switched around a little bit. That's a lot of melee attack. But regardless, I think Shaman's Hut is good to have, but we can't get that yet anyway in that. So I think we're just gonna go for the money actually. And I think that's good. And more growth. Excellent. So, I still want these guys to attack me, and these guys are really passive. I thought they would have, like, I rushed this because I thought they were gonna take this in just like 4 turns maybe. Because, I mean, they are still AI, so they're a little bit slow, but I didn't think it was gonna take them this long. But, kind of want to set up an ambush here, see if we can get them to come at us. But man, there's just no ambushes there. Well, we had a 70 there, but I think that's a little bit close to their garrison. So let's just go and see if we can get... Actually, let's just move over there, I guess. That's good. And see if we can lure them to... Actually, this is a pretty good way of luring them. So let's just, like, stand within range of reinforcement to Skarsnik, but outside the reinforcements. Actually, that's probably still inside. Well, I'll send you over there. You don't necessarily have to join that battle. Let's just get a bunch of archers. I just want him to attack Skarsnik, basically. Because Skarsnik can take this. Probably. Yeah, he can. Definitely. Or maybe... Maybe let's go... Oh, wait, actually, I think we can stand there and not reinforce... maybe. We'll see. We'll try and see what happens. And it turns out it didn't matter, because Thorgrim finally went out and did something. Or, I say finally, I didn't want him to really, but... Because this is just gonna be even harder. But we got extra growth, which is great. Now we're going for campaign move. Actually, I don't think we need it right now. Maybe we just go for that. It is 1,000 gold. But, I mean, there's...
Warlord of Eight Peaks.
If we go and take that, that is actually not gonna... Oh, wait, we're still in ambush. So, yeah, we might be able to reach that if we stand in there. But with go faster, it's more likely that we'll reach. But it is 3 turns from now. Let's just grab the buff we can get real quick. And maybe we're gonna try this again. You go and stand there and be real juicy looking. Like make yourself look real enticing to attack. And then we're just gonna declare war on these guys. How much do we need for a war? Okay, it's quite a bit more. We need 28 more. So we definitely need these guys to come out and do something. But let's see if they come out and do something. Oh, we got the ambush. Excellent. So this is a very good way to get rid of Thorgrim's Grudgebearer pretty quick. And we should absolutely win this, but we're gonna fight this next episode because it's gonna go real long if we fight this in this episode. And we get a good fun fight in the first episode, or in the start of the next episode. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, consider leaving a like, comment, and subscribe so you'll see when I put up more episodes. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.